ball.
306 Hornet ball, 5-6.
Roger ball. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard USS Abraham Lincoln at sea, conducting carrier qualifications. Tonight, coming into the break, we have 306 Barney, 300 Jar, and 305 Go. Let's see what they bring.
Bam! Look at that. Nice. Burner on the way around.
Overhead. Here we go.
Very nice.
The beam, all down Hornet.
Yeah.
All right, here comes.
Yep. It's time for the groove. Right there, 40.
Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
306 Hornet ball, 49.
Roger ball.
Right for lineup.
In close.
6 seconds.
3 wire.
3 wire. Felt a little long in the groove, but I may have started my time a little early.
So we've got long in the groove, 26-second groove time, which is a -2 on a 3 wire, which is 4 points for a 2-point touchdown.
Must have been was it a blistering break?
It's really nice break. Had burners all the way through the turn. It looked really good.
Hot.
Just can't get out of that 2-point set I'm in.
Well, this is
It
my
looked like
first
you
time
were a little long in the groove there. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get around that turn with and bleed the air energy.
Yeah, so I have an angling approach. I had to start lined up left all the way.
Yep. Sounds about right.
This is my first night using the LSO grading sheet that is on my kneeboard.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Get ready to write HX.
Roger. Right there in
Yeah,
the groove.
baby.
Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
300 Hornet 4.1.
Roger ball.
Gear high.
In close.
Power. 2 wire.
18 seconds. Yeah. 2 wire, 18 seconds.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was a high start. Then I raced for the deck.
Yeah, 2 wire.
All down Hornet.
But you had a good groove, so I think it's 2 points.
Thanks, Paddles. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of NISA, so I was determined to get a better groove time.
And I had to start fly through down, not enough in close for the 2 wire.
Thanks,
Just
Paddles.
Oh, he's
couldn't
in
quite
tight
catch
here.
the fall.
Yeah.
Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
54.
305 Hornet ball 43.
Roger ball.
Right for lineup.
In close.
Gear high.
Bolter, about 17 seconds in the groove.
I was just about ready to give you a wave off anyway. Looked really high.
Yeah,
And then you
I
had that really
I couldn't
fast
get it
sync.
to come down.
Worried about that ramp strike, huh?
Yeah, I think you just took so long getting everybody the right angles on the bearing line. I'm lighter. I'm 2,000
That's
pounds
what it
lighter.
is.
So I'm going to check the box that says
Beam,
bolter
all down
post 1 wire. So that's a 2-point no grade. And then does that get added on, or is that averaged out with the wire that you...
Yeah. Yeah, you add the 2 traps together and then divide by 2 or 3 or however many.
Copy.
It's track by 4.
You wish.
I want to see this messed up too.
38.
Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
305 Hornet ball 3.8.
Roger ball.
A little right for lineup.
In close.
Three wire.
Look at that.
Nice.
Nice recovery.
Thank you. I willed it onto the deck because it was about to be another
18
bolter.
seconds. 18, 19 seconds right around there.
Beautiful, brother.
So-
I'm not
We'll
sure if
call
I
it
should
18.
admit this, but I
Copy.
kicked in a little bit of rudder so I could get a little bit of drop right there because I thought I was going to go around.
3 wire, 4-point landing with an 18-second groove. That averaged with your 2-point bolter gives you 3 points for tonight. Well done.
Sweet, thanks, Pedals.
Excellent.
Almost as inspiring as Katy Perry on the Blue Origin flight.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
Playing with her
Not
daisies.
quite.
Almost.
Nice takeoff. Look at that. Oh, that is
Wow.
way. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That looked juicy.
We didn't hit anything.
It's crazy how much differently these jets respond just between, you know, the normal like 5.5 to 6.0 and 3 to 4.5.
It'd probably be worth disable Decker just to practice. So then you get to practice at all different fuel states.
Yeah.
All right, coming into the overhead, we have Doogie, and on his wing, nice and tight, Kirka.
Bring it.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that bend. Wow.
Bam! Look at that.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
cool.
Having been having a MOZA AB9 myself, just like Doogie has, I can tell you right now that when he reefed on that, it kicked back like a mule.
Oh,
So that's why
All
you
down
see
that's why he
my
looked like a
video.
little bit like
Yeah,
a porpoise.
Yeah, if you see the video I did where I did the wind wing panel, you'll see it's the only way I can control mine when I
Wow.
reef it is to use both hands just to hold it.
That's
And
awesome.
It's not because the force is too much; it's just to be able to hold an even pressure.
Yeah.
With the stick. Yeah. Hey, but we'll have a really quick look at the top hook board because Bosco is miles out in front, 26.8. Now, and then this man
Yeah,
Doogie,
baby.
then you Barney, we're pretty close. Well, you're tied with Doogie.
Woohoo.
And then me, Curve, and then Kirka.
All right, I'll
So-
take primary for Dukes.
All right.
You want Groove, Bunny?
Sure. Looks like he's hitting it right about now.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
303, Hornable 5.1.
Roger ball.
All right for lineup.
Now he's fast there. See how his canopy's by the fins?
In close.
That's a bit of a fast all the way.
2 wire.
16-second groove.
Yeah, it looked a little bit fast all the way and maybe a little underpowered at the end close, but otherwise that was a nice pass.
At least my gear didn't collapse.
Yeah,
I
you'll see it back
will-
on the playback. Your canopy was miles below your fins, and normally they're pretty much lined up when you're on speed.
Oh, yeah.
I can take groove on Kirka.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna have a crack at primary. Yeah, about there. 0.8.
Yep.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
3-1 on a ball forward.
Oh, he was wings level up before 11 minutes.
Oh, you think he was at
Roger
8?
ball.
Yeah,
Okay.
little high.
In close.
On glass light. Oh, I know, he's settled.
Oh, 1 wire.
All right, so wheels down at
Oh,
28,
man.
so that's a 20-second group time.
Yeah, sorry there, that Kirk. He just settled right at the end. You're on glide slope right at the in-close. And then just a bit of settle at the ramp.
Copy that. Felt good. It was a good pass, but it's all about what we hit.
Yeah, it looked good, but yeah, you sank right off the glide slope right at the end. Just like Katy Perry, you know, sinking down to kiss the earth when she came back from a heroic mission. I'm going to get us cancelled, don't I?
Well, it's worth it. Yeah, I've got damage on my right wing.
Oh, yeah. There it
How
is.
much?
Looks like I got shot.
Yeah.
When you were reefing on it, it looked like your jet didn't want to turn like you wanted it to turn. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I absolutely felt that. Yeah, after that impact. So I'm in my motion rig, right? So he hit me and I felt it. And I'm like, what the
Fiddlesticks.
I thought my motion rig had canceled or something or kicked off accidentally. No, it was Kirka.
Yeah,
And
Hanging out.
then when I started yanking hard on the stick, the aircraft was like, no. So
Yeah.
it was kind of weird.
Was the stick yanking back? Jar said it was probably pulling you out
Yeah.
of your seat.
It was kicking pretty hard. It was
Yeah,
it was
that's
it was
awesome.
awesome.
It really looked like it from down here. I mean,
It
when
did.
you were trying to come around into the 90 from that break, it looked like your jet just didn't really want to do it.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like we just hit again.
We did.
What the heck?
Yeah.
It's just
You're just, you know what? I
have
want a new
magnets?
partner next week.
like it
Holy
spun
crap.
us around, and
You
I,
had
and we-
one job.
It cracked us again.
One
Well-
job. Don't hit the lead.
It was those valet guys. They did it. They screwed it up.
Yeah, that's right.
Screwed up the parking.
It felt
is a
like
pretty
you got slow as soon as we pulled in, and I'm like, oh, all the way back to idle, and then I just started edging out in front of you, and so I got down low so that we wouldn't interfere. But then you dipped your nose a little bit, and I'm like, oh no, I have nowhere to go, because by then, if I turned right, my left wing would have come up into you anyway. So I probably should have come down, dropped some more altitude just to deconflict.
Well, I can't wait to see.
That
I
was
can't wait
cool.
to see the final thing on the video. It's going to look great.
Yeah. So it happened just before the break, was it?
It was during the
Yeah, it
break.
was literally
Ah.
right. As I was getting to crank left, I got kicked.
Well, I don't want to sound too much like a nerd, but it's the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and
Oh,
I'm
there
going
you
to see it in the cinemas next week.
Nice.
But this looks like when Anakin crashes his starship onto Obi-Wan's to try and kill those little robots. If you look at your wing and Kirk's wing, I think it looks like, that's what's happened. You're a nerd.
Any landing you can walk away from, I guess.